leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, has prayed what he termed simple prayer for Ohanaeze Ndigbo and the Pan-Niger Delta Forum. Nnamdi Kanu stressed that Ohanaeze Ndigbo and Pandef are no longer elders and thus do not speak for the former Eastern Nigeria. The Yoruba Sociocultural Group Afenifere has expressed support for IPOB's newly formed Eastern Security Network, saying regional policing is the only remedy to insecurity in the country. Research has it that up to time of filing this report, Ohanaeze Ndigbo or Pandef have not said anything about the Eastern Security Network (ESN). Nnamdi Kanu said the only leaders he knows are the Afenifere leadership, Pa Ruben Fashiranti, Pa Ayo Adebanjo, and the rest of the Afenifere leadership are the elders I know for now. The money-chasing, shameless horde of blood-sucking demonic Fulani slaves in the name of Ohanaeze and Pandef will no longer claim to speak for us. Is it not clear now that Yoruba is not our problem but Igbo politicians, Ohanaeze and Pandef? Anybody referring to these shameless losers, Ohanaeze and Pandef, as their leaders or against our hashtag ESN? Nnamdi Kanu then prayed for the Ohanaeze Ndigbo and Pandef. He said, "My prayer is a very simple one. May Fulani Janja with terrorists and murderers locate you and your family before Christmas." Okay. Simple prayer indeed. Simple prayer indeed. Well, our problem we have, one problem we have with our political leaders in the East is they are afraid of the Northerners. They don't have the interest of the people they claim to represent in their hearts, only going after their pockets. Selfish set of elders. I stand with the Eastern Security Network. So someone says yes, I say okay. Stand with it. Some people do not like the statement made by this particular person. Well, it is not everybody that should like what is good, and it is not everything that you like. One man's meat is another man's poison. Waiting to receive instruction from their paymaster before they will commence. It is a welcome idea because Miyetti Allah and Motekun were formed to protect their region, or our region will also be protected. Kudos. I don't even know. You know, we talked about when this Amotekun was being formed, this man rushed out. Dave Umahi, he said, can you imagine that it was a Southwest, whether they stole their idea or they started it before them? And people that say, okay, kudos. Now that they have started it before you, or now that they have been able to establish it, you started before them, they continue. Let's see what you have. Since you already started it, it will take no time. It will be no distant time. We are going to see what you have since you had already started it, so it will not take so much time before we see how it's going to be formed. And that was how they started since last year. They were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. How many are they, the governors? One of them will tell you that, oh, they already have their own internal security, this and that. They don't want to replicate it. Oh, what they need is a state security. Oh, they don't want regional, whatever. They play politics with it until Umahi left the party. They don't even talk about it again. They were talking about Ogbinigwe or something like that. Up to today, nothing has happened. The man that said he had the vision even before the Southwest governors started their own preparation. And up to today, they've not been able to come up with something. And I'm even surprised that it is a Nnamdi Kanu that is now forming this thing. So what are they now doing? They were deceiving the people. They were deceiving the masses. You know, at some point, people did not even trust them in the first place, because at the end of the day, they were like, oh, we are going to do this, we are not going to do that. Oh, we are not going to allow cows roaming the streets. What we have to do is that we are going to be producing the grass. They will take the grass to the north. They will come and buy the grass if they believe that or they have faith that our grasses are better than theirs. Just buy it and go and feed it wherever you want to feed it. And people were like, oh, it's like these people are really making sense. But see, today, All of those ones, now wash, scam. Well, very progressive, proactive. Okay, kudos to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We support you and your initiative. Carry go. Thanks for your projects, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Eastern Security Network is a good one. This prayer, oh Lord, hasten it up to answer it. Black people never like the truth. Who has bewitched the sociocultural bodies of the former Eastern region? I mean Ohanaeze and Pandef. Why have the elders become so blindfolded that they no longer be able to differentiate day from night? They should be very grateful to Almighty God for their son Nnamdi Kanu and give him support. I hope they will do that. Very soon now you begin to hear a lot of things from them. According to what he said, the Afenifere has spoken, they commend the efforts of this group, and which is commendable. We didn't even hear anything. We didn't hear anything. And meanwhile, the so-called Southeast governors, they made so much about it. They were holding meeting upon meeting, holding meeting upon meeting, all to no avail. This one, we didn't even know what's happened. We didn't know how it came to be. All of a sudden, we just saw it. No announcement of any kind, and that's good. A lot of people have really cautioned Nnamdi Kanu, all your secrets, don't just be bringing it online. And I think that was one of the reasons why at some point, for some time, he was quiet about the this broadcast he does. I don't know whether he has started again. So all your secrets, just keep it so that they won't be aware, because I'm sure the majority of them will be taken on our ways, because everybody just saw that, yeah, they just launched it, and we could see how prepared they are with what they have done. With what the video we saw shows, that they have been doing a lot of work underground. But if he had come out to be announcing it, oh, we are doing this, we are doing that, before you know that, I'm surprised with that kind of number of people being recruited for that project. These people did not see them. All those ones that are always gathering gather reports, intelligence reports, they couldn't even see them, because they would have gone for them. They would have gone for them. I wouldn't know, but we just saw that the thing just happened. But Adebini has been broadcasting it the way he used to. They would have stopped it. They would have stopped it. Well, Nnamdi Kanu, may God bless our leader Nnamdi Kanu. Anyone against this project must face the consequences. They are Fulani. This Ohanaeze and Pandef, they are Fulani slaves, and Fulani war coming will overtake them. Okay, someone says, I concur with what Nnamdi Kanu said. God will continue to bless you. Nnamdi Kanu, anybody that pursuing you will push his or her shadow. These people, they have to wake up. Really wake up.